What's happening, y'all? Welcome back. We're now on episode 49. So, for like the last, I don't even remember, probably 8, 9 episodes, I've kept saying 32 and 33, and it's been 42 and 43 and 44, and so on and so forth. So, I just caught that as I was uploading episodes, and I was at episode like 34 in Volcano Manor. And I'm like, what the hell is going on here? So that's probably just me being overtired from work and not really thinking and stuff like that. But yeah, we're actually on episode 49, guys, and we'll keep it up from here. But you guys know they're all in order. It's not really that big of a deal. But at the same time, I wanted to touch on that so no one was confused. Now, the end of last episode, we took out Morgott. At this point, before we do anything else, I would like to jump on over to the round table hold. Because we have a boss remembrance to go over, and it's a pretty good one, in my opinion. At least for arcane builds. You guys haven't had the best choices. You've had a couple, you know. We even had just like a real solid sword with bleed, in my opinion. So, more gods. So you got the Regal Omen Barn. Uses FP to unleash many wraiths that chase down foes. It's kind of cool for like, melee builds. Or really anyone to have ability you can keep on like your quick item menu, and you like scream, and a bunch of wraiths come off your body and chase down people. Pretty cool. But then you have this. So this is Murgott's Cursed Sword. You're gonna need 35 Dex and 17 Arcane. Um, Besides from that, you're gonna notice when you fully upgrade this, the damage isn't the best. It's not the worst. It's like 500, 600. It gets over 6. But the more you level Arcane, the more blood loss buildup you're gonna get. So the more blood loss buildup, you proc it faster, which is gonna do a lot more damage. So the more Dex you level, obviously, the more damage. The more Arcane you level, the more blood loss. And I'm gonna pick it up. I might temporarily respec for a little bit, not for long, just to show this off and show a few things, a few other things off that we may find. Because in the underground region, you're gonna start finding a lot of blood loss stuff. The underground for the capital that we're gonna do, you're gonna find some blood loss stuff, some blood loss talismans, blood loss spells, and I think it'd be a good time to show this off. Then we'll probably respec back or into something else. But yeah, I would definitely like to show this off to people, as like I said, Arcane hasn't had many options. It'd be nice to show you guys just how it works. You know what I mean? Oh, we got some big runes we could sell, don't we? Not big, but big enough to get this upgraded. How many 7? Oh, we got 7 7s. We only got 2 8s, so I'll leave it at +7. If you notice, the damage isn't the best. However, when I come here, I guess we'll go with that. Now respec, and we'll just do like an even split between like Arcane and Dex. Wait, where was it? How much strength? You only need 14 strength. For the shield, you need 16 strength. Alright. So, because we do have like 10 larval tiers, I did say I want to respec a few times to show off a few different stuff. Throughout the build, or throughout the walkthrough video. And we want to keep a little bit in faith too to use these incantations that go with this build. Not much. It's not much at all, but enough. I do believe 25 endurance for this build will work. Do 15 there. Do 15 there. That's almost 40-40. could see what that does. 45. We could go higher. Is that what we want to do? Because I want to get enough arcane here, guys, to really show. Well, that's almost an even split. We'll just go with that. And this is just for now, like I said, just to show this off. And you can also dual wield this, guys, with the Bloodhound's Fang and really mess shit up if you wanted to. Alright, but now we got that. So this is going to be the path up north. That's, you can go right to that right now. But we have the whole underground roadside to do. And this place, man oh man. As I mentioned before, this place is a fucking maze. It's very, very hard to navigate. We're only getting 448 in damage. That seems pretty shitty. But we're already getting blood loss put up at 74. You'll see. Once you bring this up to like 60, it's actually pretty devastating. And we're only at +7. Remember that too. I can get to +9 right now and really fuck shit up. But I don't know if I'm going to stick with this. I was thinking about it. So as you see, we could still use, one buff. We could use Flame Cleanse Me. We could still use Fireball for range, which you'll get another blood loss range shortly. That's pretty good. But we also have Swarm of Flies we can now use. If we were to take this weapon off and we wanted to use Blood Flame Blade on something, like a side weapon, we could use that as well. Fact of the matter is, we don't have a bunch of arcane weapons yet. But it is enough. What the fuck? We kept... Oh, is it 16 strength? That's okay. Yeah, but the fact of the matter is we kept enough faith to use some stuff. So, we're just going to go out and clear this little area here. I'm trying to show you guys this weapon. So where it's really going to shine is it's obviously blood loss. See how quick we're getting that off. And no matter what weapon you have, even with Blasphemous Blade, these guys right here, it takes a lot to kill one of them. It doesn't seem like the damage is that high mathematically, but trust me, this weapon is badass. Lower damage, but a lot of blood loss with the Acid Roar. Then you can follow that up. See that did blood loss explosives off on him because it's actually blood flame blade, or it's blood flame. It just wrecking shit, you know what I mean? We got blood loss again. We got blood loss twice on one enemy. And that's only with 74. This thing will eventually go up really high, like over 100 blood loss build up. You already got it there. Got it again. So, you're just proccing blood loss, guys. Back to back. It's just truly awesome, in my opinion. I do really, really, really enjoy this weapon. So go ahead and pick up your manchettes and your blood-soaked mask. Now, as soon as you land down here, we're going to do this path first. Ugh. Okay, guys. Worry about the damage, dude. I mean, the more, obviously the more dex, you're going to get more damage, and the more arcane you're going to get even more blood loss. Plus, you still have 3 upgrades to get. And even though this damage is less, with, what was it, Blasphemous Blade was taking 2 hits to kill these guys. It's still 2 hits. The hits are doing less damage, but it's not really, because we did lose a few hundred in damage. 450, we're at 750. We lost 200 in damage. And we're still wrecking shit, doesn't matter. Now, unfortunately, the regular swings don't do fire, but it does do blood loss, so. The Acid Roar will do fire. Now we don't have to fight these guys, just kind of showing you what's going on with the, you know, the weapon. So, we're gonna run straight back, go up this ladder. I mean, you can take these plants out if you want to. There's no real reason to, though. Unless they start hitting you with that bullshit. Alright, then we go on up here. Some handsies. There's going to be a big one buried, and obviously one up there. Okay. You can also show off a swarm of flies. But we haven't even got this guy up yet. And you just hit that back to back. If you notice, this isn't just straight blood loss, this is actually blood flame. It's also burning. Go, grab your somber 7, is it? Yep, he dropped somber 7s now. Now this is the dung eater. He gave you the sewer jail key, and you're gonna tell him to leave his jail.
Who are you?
Leave your jail.
How will Kid used to be jail be good? How will Kid used to be jail be good? How used to be jail be good?
I do believe before he leaves we have to have so many seabed curses, and we do. It's just we don't think we've turned him in yet, or we haven't talked to him again since you know, we got him. So now from there, we're debating, because there's a path here. And this is, I told you guys we're in good, like, the sewer tunnels, and it's a huge maze. Well, this one's not even bad as the other one. But, in terms of de-aggro, I would like to go ahead, round table hall, we'll talk to Dung Eater again. Then obviously back to that, we'll run back to that cell, talk to his human form again, and then we can take out our first tunnels. Okay, so we got the note now. I'll defy you next. Come to the outer moat. Okay, so it should be good. I guess, should we just go and take care of this? Yeah, because this ties into this quest. We're going to go down here to the outer moat. This is that lake that was, you know, on the Phantom Outer Wall. I was like, hey, we got to go down here later to do a side quest, because we don't even have all the seabed curses for the Dung Eater yet, so let's go ahead and do that now. Then we get back into the underground. Now the underground's going to take a few episodes, you know, there's no sense of rushing it. Might as well just take our time, make sure we're doing all the side quests, getting all the items, because this also leads to a blood loss weapon. It's not as cool, you know, it's not as cool at all, but it's still something. Now there should be the, yeah, Spirit Spring. Now you remember our buddy, Blackguard from the area? He's going to be down here. Let's use this again. Jump on up here. Get your gravity stone. I don't remember anything else over here. So Blackguard's going to be down here. Selling broiled prawn now. We do need to get by where the Spirit Spring is, you know, or we are going to die. So, not from that fall, but surely from the next. Alright. Take the safest pass going below. That's where the Hero's Jail and then that trick catacomb was. So you guys know where we're at. You're gonna follow this all the way down the right. We're gonna meet Blackguard again. You can buy more broiled prawn, and actually another item that's even better. So that kind of stuff's for damage negation. It's consumable. I think we went over this before, in case people aren't following along. When you meet Blackguard and you do Raya's quest with him, you know, you can buy broiled prawn and broiled crab. So boost physical damage negation for a time. Greatly boost physical damage negation for a time. Both are even the same price. Or, you know, return Raya's necklace to her. But yeah, I mean, it's not a bad idea to buy some of these. Or no, they're the same price. What am I doing? You know, we'll buy like 10. They're good for like boss fights and stuff like that. But you should probably know.
You heard of the dung eater? He's a mad.
He's telling you about the dung eater, obviously.
Stay well away. I was in the same jail as him once, so I know firsthand. He's a god-forsaken monster. Not just some petty thug like me. Never met someone with a... You've got a real... Maricus.
About
He's
the
a
dung
killer.
eater.
Does all sorts of shit. I ain't seen I ever been while he did that. Yeah, never thought I would. It was that much.
Alright, so we've, you know, exhausted his dialogue. Let's go ahead and quit out. Damn, level 140 almost. That's crazy. That's like what you should typically be around the end of the game if you do the main stuff. And we're about 65% through the game. I mean, honestly, last time I wrapped up the whole game in 62 episodes. I don't think that's going to be the case. This time I've been a little more thorough. Now you're going to see him as we quit it out. He's like dying because the dung eater killed him.
Bloody end. For a jumped up little shit with big ideas.
This is our friend too. It's fucked up.
Would you, mate? I don't want to get cursed. Just let me die. I don't want to live like this. Not anymore. So, please.
Put him out of his misery so he doesn't suffer, guys. He ain't a bad dude, you know what I mean? But the fucking dung eater is just a piece of shit. That dude's like our friend, and seeing him die like that's kind of fucked up. Now here's the dung eater, went to evade. Also, our crab's coming after you. This is pretty easy invasion. He does do a lot of damage. He's got blood loss. Crab loves to get involved. We're gonna fix that. Damn, spammy. You know what? Damned if you kill me, dung eater. Go ahead, get it. Good deal. We'll take it right back from you. You're dead. Like I said, you're trading out some damage for an extremely powerful weapon. And Morgoth's Curse Sword. Okay, I don't think we missed anything there, so now we can go on back to Underground Roadside. So we've done Dung Eater's quest. So we should be able to go back to his body now and get that optional ending. I've never gotten that ending. I've, you know, heard of people talk about it. You don't need it for a trophy. It's the, you know, trophy secret ending, kind of like the last one we just got, and Via's 2 that we already got. Get out of our face. This weapon wrecks shit, bro. Seriously. I know the damage doesn't seem impressive. And I keep saying because a lot of people are talking about that, and they're mistaken by not leveling up Arcane. They do the bare minimum, and then a bunch of decks. Then in game they're getting 600, 650, which isn't bad. I mean, for a great sword, it's kind of low. You know what I mean? But it's not bad. But they're wondering why. And it's like, dude, you gotta level the Arcane. That's where the true power in it is, because you're proccing Bloodlust. Like, bam, 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 back to back to back. That's where the damage is, because, you know, Blood Loss takes off percentage space health. So if you're proccing left and right, This weapon doesn't have to have high damage. You're gonna be taking chunks off people's health every 2 seconds getting blood loss. So if you really want to do a blood loss build, that's what you do. I've never done a blood loss build. I think that's another reason why I want to, you know, play around with this. I've never got to experience that. I thought we were supposed to come back. Maybe we go to the round table hold first. Regardless, we're good for now. Or if he drops a 7 every time or just the first time. Yo! That was ridiculous. That was fucking ridiculous, bro. God, that just pissed me off. I mean, not, you know, not really, but you know what I mean. Annoyed me a bit, that's for sure. Fucking beat the dung eater. Fucking take out all these crazy bosses. And then, you know, Morgoth first try, he's doing this crazy shit and we get killed by rats. It just doesn't make sense. So this is Sword of Milos. This is what we got from Dung Eater. It has Shriek of Milos. I think it's just like a buff, you know what I mean? Unique skill, Shriek of Milos. Lets out a horrific curse scream that reduces all damage, negation, and status resistance from nearby foes, while active strong attacks will change to a combo attack. I didn't realize that. Do you want to put that on and play around with that, guys? It is a somber weapon. I played around with it for a little bit. It shares a moveset with Death's Poker. I do know that for sure. Where is it? It's a great sword. Right here. Damn, and we could rock both of these if we want to do a bleed build. Okay, so you changed now. So it's going to help you get blood loss off with Shriek of Milos. And it takes away their defenses. Damn it. Lost all my runes, you fucker. Oh, it's okay. It's a big-ass greatsword. And if you look under all the crud, it's actually a really beautiful sword. You just can't see it, unfortunately. The last plate, though, is actually really looking at it. I'm like, damn, there's a beautiful sword under there somewhere. Like, if you were to go... like, under there. Or is it... when I looked up close... yeah, like, you can see. There's a really nice looking sword under there somewhere. It's just covered in all this whatever the hell it is. But yeah, I mean... you got blood loss built up at 55. You can't buff it. You know, you're just depending on raw damage for a quality build. Great sword moveset, but then like I said, it's gonna have Death's Poker charged. Hold on, we'll charge it. We kind of run up the enemy. It could be fun, you know what I mean? And then you got blood loss. So think of it like Death's Poker, but changing out frostbite for blood. Changing out frostbite for blood loss. But yeah, so we're done there. We did that. There's going to be a lot of paths we're going to have to do. There really, truly is down here. So we're going to go to the same spot again and just finish this area up before we move on. Plus, it leads to our shortcuts anyways. So I'm not getting killed by rats again. So take them out. Maybe drop a rune arc. Nope, being cheap. You're going to want rainbow stones for where we're going, guys. Like I mentioned, this is a maze. It's in every sense of the word, maze. It's that, you know. Okay, good. So we're just going to be dropping down rainbow stones as we go through this first tunnel, navigating the paths we've been on and the paths we have not. Make sure you get all the items, because there's some stuff over here. This sword just feels really good. It feels like Bloodhound's Fang, it feels smoother in my opinion, like much smoother when you're swinging it. You got these slugs kind of blocking your path. But you're not supposed to do that. That's my fault, guys. I'm sorry. So we are going to take that bottom path. However, we have, you know, other stuff we want to get first, obviously. And, I mean, it has the same exact moveset as Bloodhound Spang. You know, just think of Bloodhound Spang with a different, you know, Act 4 on it. And much more blood loss. Because Bloodhound Spang's got like 55 or some shit, but you gotta remember, it doesn't have arcane scaling, so you can't add to that blood loss like you can with this. This is just a much better version with a lot less damage. Alright, so make sure you're not falling over your holes just yet. We are gonna go down them. So we're gonna take this, and it's just a little dead inside path, and we'll, you know, we'll mark it up with rainbow stones, but kill all of them. It's easier to kill all of them when you have Blasphemous Blade, but you know. That's what tells us to go around, isn't it? Okay. But regardless if it's a dead end path or nothing on it, or if it has something great, we're taking it so we can mark off every tunnel as we go through here. You know, oh, we've been here, so. Drop a rainbow stone. Alright, we took that path, we know not to go back, you know what I mean? So, this is how you navigate it. Go forward, remember to jump over your holes, we'll get there, but we need to do the top portion first, as the bottom portion, actually I think it's this that leads us out, so. I know this is going to bring us down to a pit. Smack him. This is going to bring us down to that pit we seen. We like look down through a grate and see the pit down here. And that's what this is. Obviously a few revenants. Now we're going to get on the other side and it's going to have that really, really big revenant to deal with. Oh no, it is on this side, okay. I was trying to kill as quick as I could. It's okay. You know, I could have easily, you know, recommended Dex Arcane from the start and said, you know what, let's use Bloodhound Spang. And we're going to go for this weapon for our main build. Because we could, you know, every build's viable. But this could be fun for, you know, a lot of newer players. And the blood loss can help out a lot in the Astral Ordnance fire damage. We could have just went 15 faith. Got enough incantations to help us out. Just like now, we can still throw fireballs at people. We could do the Stream of Fire incantation if we wanted to do that one. We have Swarm of Flies. We're going to probably have Boone's Blessing and stuff like that. You'll see, it's like just throws out blood loss like from your hand. Now keep in mind, every time you die, you're going to lose your rainbow stones. So we drop one there. And continue back down to the pit. See, I thought the Rural Revenant, the big one, was on the other side of the gate. I didn't like write that down in my notes. I just, you know. So that's where we're waiting to go. Alright, let's do this again. Just in case he wants to try to get involved with us. Try to start getting on this guy as he's coming up. Now that I know this is the side. I would just ignore the other ones. Where is he? Well, if he ain't gonna come. Pretty close there, y'all. But we got it done. That's what's important. Let's go and cleanse here. Now, I always say it. I do believe I didn't say it on this playthrough, but having at least 12 to 15 faith for every build, even a mage, is nice. So you can use Flame Cleanse Me, and you can still use a few buffs. You can still use like heal and urgent heal. You can use fireballs, Flame Cleanse Me, Flame Grant Me Strength. It just gives you, you know what I mean, more survivability to every build. Like, it's just nice being able to cleanse yourself whenever you want. I thought we went to the northeast, but it's probably the other side of the gate, so, okay, this is just our dead end. It is really easy to get these two sides confused. Alright, we're good. So go ahead and just, you know, drop a stone. Oh! I'm gonna drop one at the beginning too, but that's just in case, for whatever reason, we get turned around and go that way, which I don't know why we would, but you know, just being safe. And we're just slowly working our way back. We haven't took any turn-offs, we haven't took any drops. When we get by the gate, that's where we came out, as you guys remember, so we can drop a stone here. Hey, we've been this way, right? Now we're gonna go through the gate. This could be a little dead end, yep. Fireproof dried liver. And you're gonna see this should be the way out. Okay, it is. So I'm gonna make sure I get turned around. I did say that earlier, I said through the gates our way out, but you know, it's good to kind of show you guys, because if you notice, if when we first came down here, if you would have just followed it straight on back, you'd get to this split, then go to the right. That's how you get out of here if you weren't concerned with the other items. Now we're going to go get the other items, but I want you guys to know how to navigate it yourself. So if you get lost and you know you're like, fuck, I want to make sure we progress the main stuff, you can just go back to your last side of grace, and when you come in the tunnel, just run, follow the main path, get to the gate, and go right, and not worry about the other items we're getting. But as we've already hit everything up top, let's go ahead, I think it's this drop. There's two different drops. Nope, that's the wrong one. That just takes us back to where we were, so it's going to be the second drop. Technically, like the first drop when you came in. That's just another way down there. Go right. Jump over the first hole. Like I said, the tunnels are, you know, a bit tricky to navigate. We're doing really good with it, but I'm just saying, sometimes you might get your holes mixed up, you know what I mean? So, drop there, that's a dead end. Now we're just going to follow this back. And now we're on the other side of the gate. And this is also going to open up that shortcut. When we first came down here, we took that left path that said was the side path, and there was a gate that said you can't open from this side. Well, this is going to be how you open that. It's right over there somewhere. It's kind of hiding into the wall a little bit. And there you go. So you can easily take this back to the start. And now you're just, you know, doing a full circle. There's the stone we originally dropped. I mean, go straight. Just like I said, if you get lost, that's where we came in. We just went straight through this stuff. Wasn't there a hole there too, though? I don't want to miss something. No, that's probably the one we took. Yeah. That's right, yep. That's where we took in. That's the hole we just did. Come on, lock on. You really gonna make it so you just get by, bro? That's the other hole we took. Yeah, so that tells me that, hey, we've done 100% of this and we're ready to move on. Which is weird though, because that's gonna take this one just to be thorough. Okay, it is the right one. Okay, okay. Just want to make sure. So that tells us we have officially done it all, and we just run around again. Sorry guys, but I don't want, you know, it's 100% walkthrough. I gotta have 100% of it. I don't want to be missing stuff. I'd rather just make one more trip around to make sure. I mean, it's pretty easy to memorize this place. Like, you know, we already have it memorized. So, as soon as you take the gate and do a circle, we just follow the main path, and we're gonna go up towards the right through the cell and take out some omens. You know, these omens kind of a pain in the ass. So it can go a few different ways. During my playthrough, it went one way, and when I was taking notes, it went another. So, usually there's a higher section. When you come in here, you're gonna see a big room. Then there's like a ladder that goes up. So there's like 2 omens up there, and then there's usually 2 down here. Sometimes a third one will drop down, and sometimes he won't. Now, if he does it and you climb up that ladder, you're gonna have 2 of them in a tight space, and sometimes they throw you in a corner. So we're hoping all 3 come for us here. There's the first. Does that. It's easy enough, you know, just to get backstabbed. Have the stamina, unfortunately. Backstab. So yes, they are, you know, oh shit. They are tough enemies, but there are things with their moveset that just make things easier, like that. A lot of times you can come behind and get the backstab, you know what I mean? The flip. Backstab. So, you know, they can be tough, but they give you everything you need to take them down. Alright, Somber Smith and 8. I love that. That's the only one you're going to find until, you know, probably like later on into the Mountaintops of the Giants. But it's either that thing didn't used to be there or I missed it a bunch. So just in case this guy kills you. And I did mention we'd find 1 Somber 8 down here. So it's nice. If we want to bring this weapon up to +9, we could. But like I said, I just planned on using this for the underground area and just to show off another build. I don't know if I'm going to stay with the bleed build. I've never done one, so I want to. But, I don't know. We do have a catacomb down here, too, to do a trick catacomb. Which leads to a really good blood loss talisman. Get your Smith at 7. So we got that shortcut. We can grab this. Okay, we're already at 40 minutes. Nice. This is going to be a side path we're going to go ahead and take and knock out. That's the way down, but it's a really tight drop. You got to be careful for it. But you do want to go this way first. Grab that. Now we can take our drop. This is pretty much just going to lead us to other tunnels, which is going to take us to a lower portion of the sewers. Yep, it's really easy to overshoot that. So you get this, you're going to want this. Another one to our collection. I bet we have a shit ton of those. I mean, I've been using them, but still 12. That's 12 weapons, you know. Alright. And go here's gonna be like a plant and a guy, a couple guys. Nothing too threatening. Alright, now this part is kind of annoying a little bit. So down here, well, not the first drop, the second drop is going to be one of those really big plants, but it's also going to be surrounded by death baskets. So we're obviously going to be getting, motherfuckers, we're obviously going to be getting death blight on you. I would say you could take off your rainbow stones, but to be completely honest, we're going to need them soon. Now, this is how we progress, but there is something down here we want to grab. So, because of the death basilisk, what I would suggest doing is not trying to fight them and kill them and fight the plant. Just run past them, get your shit, turn around, then go back up that ladder. Now, if you don't have a choice to fight them, you don't have a choice. But they'll kill you quick, because there's nowhere to go. And that death bite's just gonna sit on you and mess your shit up. You know what I mean? That's the nomad ashes. Now that's all there is. We're already about dead, as you see. If we would have sat in that death for a couple more seconds, we'd have been dead. So just go grab your ashes, get on out of here. Safest bet. I mean, you can fight him if you want to. I wouldn't risk it. All right. He's just obviously in our way. There's gonna be like a few of them here. These might be worth fighting. Get that blood loss on this little prick ass. So this is a shortcut we don't have yet. That's gonna be the other sewer part. Might even be 3 episodes down here. I wouldn't like to think so, but to be completely honest, there's still a catacomb, a top portion where we're running on pipes, a lower portion underneath the pipes where the catacomb is, and then there's the other set of pipes we have to navigate, like the area we just went through. So here, you're going to want to be careful with this guy. He drops another one of those barns like you could have got from, what's his name's Remembrance? Margaret's Remembrance. So if you didn't want to get that, because you'd rather have had the sword, you know, you don't know where duplicate Remembrance is yet, don't worry about getting another version of that item. There you go, Omen Bear. So, like I said, if you wanted to get the weapon instead and can't duplicate that Remembrance for whatever reason, like you've already used all the Molosseums we found thus far, or anything like that, at least that's something that's, you know, very, very similar, as that uses FP to unleash race that chase down bows. It's pretty much the same thing. It's just not as strong. But it does what they do, where they kind of yell and all them little spirits come out of their bodies, so. Now we will drop that down eventually, and that pipe is the one that leads up to the other sewer system, which actually leads down to a main secret boss and a very, very, very hidden secret ending and seal. This will lead us to our Frenzy Flame ending. And actually even out back to deeper depths. It's crazy. There's your side of grace. Let's go and run here and rest. Alright. Oh no, I guess we'll want to keep our shield. When I was using this build temporarily before, so I know how the weapon works, I tried doing a fully build, and like I said, just didn't stick with it. I was just keeping the Dragon Communion seal in one hand, and then my weapon in the other. I wasn't really using the shield that much, because I already took out Moog and got the incantation he uses, throwing blood everywhere. It was pretty badass. So, if you were to go this way, and jump on over, he's a dumbass, don't worry about him. Am I in the wrong spot? I was trying to think of the area we came in. Yeah. So down there. Hold on. Damn, every time. So down there, if you took the main side of Grace and went straight through that doorway, there's a ladder that drops you down into here. So you could easily do that. I guess we could show that real quick, just to kind of bring it back together for everybody. So, we took the optional, you know, paths to make sure we covered all that content. But if you were just to come from your side of Grace and go straight over here, down this ladder, it brings you to the same place. But if you would have done this, you would miss that whole optional area in the Omen Barn, the Somber 8, and a lot of good stuff, you know what I mean? And you wouldn't have either shortcut we unlocked. We've unlocked like 3 shortcuts, so 2 big ones. there's going to be a lot of, you know, fanged imps over here. So do keep that in mind. They're quite annoying. Especially these. Because you are fighting on pipes. And there's so many of them. Alright, we're just going to slowly navigate this. Taking these guys out. Like I said, we do have to get to the bottom portion too, but don't worry about it for now. Good. Now obviously this guy's about to come up for us. There's one here and one's coming up behind us. Your iframe just in case. Yeah, so he was like kind of hanging off the side. Do be careful locking on, because if they go crazy, it's going to pull you down too. I'm going to take this left path. This kind of leads up to another shortcut, which would be nice. We'll still have that section over there, but we will get to it. Rest assured, we will get to it. So we're going to have more omens to fight and a shortcut to unlock. So there's a shortcut. In fact, let's go ahead and hit this, just in case you get killed, just like before, you at least have it. And then you're going to see this omen. And you see the statue, that actually slides out, and the catacombs is under there. You can't get to it from this way, but... And he's a pretty powerful one. So that's what the Omen Baron does. Damn, he did too much damage, brother. What? I guess you got through our shield. And that's why I said hit your shortcut. You know what I mean? And if you get confused from the side of grace of which shortcut that was, just remember, your runes are laying there. So, you know, you gotta use that as a marker. So you know which way. Because, to be honest, we opened up this shortcut, and there's that gate down there we opened, and now we just opened this gate. So, let me light up a cigarette real quick, y'all. And since this Ash of War does do fire damage, that's definitely going to boost that. Although they have a shit ton of health, so... Damn, the critical and blood loss. Yeah, so you're getting blood loss twice. The more arcane, the better. Like, we could... You know, we're not even rocking the right talisman for this shit. Do we even need this? No. So for this build, I guess it wouldn't hurt. Damn, it sucks. The +5 for arcane talismans in DLC. Let's just set this up for the, you know, the build we're actually doing now. So we can still boost our, you know, the incantations we are going to use. Get more poise. It does do fire damage on the Ash of War, but the Ash of War only. Poison around the vicinity. We're not using either. Successive attacks. Maybe if we could really, you know, get them off. Full health. Thing is, this Ash of War can't be charged. Otherwise, that would be awesome to have. Guard ability. Guess we could do guard counters. Too bad we can't boost arcane here though. That'd be nice. We could do something for damage negation. Fuck it, we'll help guarding. I mean, for now, we're gonna get other talismans to help out. So there's a talisman down here that we're gonna get from the catacomb. It increases attack power when blood loss is in the vicinity. So every time we proc blood loss of somebody with this build, which is going to be quite often, it's going to give you a boost to your attack power. You know, so there's this. Go ahead and take this asshole out. Blood loss. Nope. Blood loss. I knew it was coming. There it is. So we got him down. We got this path cleared. Opened up your shortcut. Now I told you this slides out to the catacomb, but you know, there's nothing we can do from this side, unfortunately. Let's go and get right. Alright, so from here, you guys remember we cleared all this upper part, but we didn't go this way. In fact, yeah, we gotta go around, so we can't even get to that yet. That's actually where that path leads back out to that pipe. Okay, guys. Nope, couldn't get it. Time is fine. We're starting to get to the part of the game where you're probably gonna die a lot more. And if I went back to my faith build, I wouldn't be dying as much. But like I said, I'm trying to show people how, you know, all the possibilities and all the different kinds of builds you can put together with this, you know, with the game. We're going to start for the rest of the episode. We're just going to be working up to the catacombs. Kind sir. No need to fight that one. I don't think his big ass is gonna come down into the tunnels. Thank you. Alright, it's back to where we were. So yeah, we have to wait to get over there. That's we're gonna take another way up there. We have to hit the catacombs first. I don't want these guys. The reason I'm trying to kill these guys is we have to go below and fight fucking lobsters, guys. 2 lobsters and get 2 Somber 7 and Moog Shackle, which allows us to bind Moog to the ground temporarily, just like Market Shackle, you remember? So it's really good to get. And then down there is obviously the catacombs. And then after the catacombs, we'll be able to go up, take that route to get over to that section, as we won't be able to reach it now. But to get down, because that's, you know, you gotta kind of go down to go up. This is right back where we came in. Did I kill him? Thank you. Alright, so if you were to take this path right when you got in, instead of following the pipes up, excuse me, I'm trying to get rid of these assholes. Instead of following the pipes up, what you would do is look right here off this platform. Now you want to run and jump because it slants down, so not a big jump, but you want to hit the higher up portion so you don't take damage, as much damage, because if you would land down here, it hurts you a lot more, right? So, now it really sucks to try to fight with these guys. So what I like to do is kind of a run for all the loot, then turn back around and fight them. There's the first Somber 7. Then over here to the left, in that little tunnel here, it's going to be another Somber 7. Thank you. And just roll through these guys. Go straight for the door. We're going to take them out and then grab Moog Shackle and the other items. It's really annoying to fight, if you're going to notice. In fact, there's 2 of them, doesn't help. I will say their weak part is underneath them. There you go. You get that stagger. Now we ignored these assholes in the Earnia because they're a pain in the ass. It's not really worth it, you know what I mean? And you can use them to kill each other too, kinda. Alright. Okay, now they're gone. We can kind of just, have free reign. And we're almost out of time on the episode, so. Which we should be good. We're going to go through, get the catacomb, which is going to lead us back up, give us a path up top to jump in that other tunnel area. We cleared that, leads us out to a fight with a Moog, but not the real Moog, but a version of Moog. And then after that, we can go down and get our secret ending, and we'll have this place wrapped up. So, we progressed probably, 2/3 of it almost, a little less. So now we picked up Moog Shack, and we got both Somber 7s, and with free reign of everything, we're just going through and getting all the items. Which is very much worth your time. Especially with Smith and Stones, As far as regular 7s. We already got 25 regular 7s, guys. I'm only halfway through the game. This is the second to last stone you need, so that's like running around with 25 Somber 9s, damn near. You know what I mean? It's just crazy. So here's your catacomb. This is your lift taking you up, and that takes you out to where that statue I said slid out was. It's gonna rest up here. Alright, so we made a lot of progress through this place. This is going to be another trick catacomb, which we'll get into. But yeah, moving forward, we're going to clear this catacomb. Then we'll go back up, take the elevator, get our shortcuts. That's going to lead us out to the other top portion we couldn't reach, which is going to lead us down to the sewer system. We take that through, take out Moog. That one's really short too, the sewer system, the tunnels. But yeah, then we take out Moog. We'll get our secret ending, the best great shield in the game, one of the best seals in the game. Scales with pretty much every single stat, and be ready to rock and roll. Moving on to Forbidden Lands. But either way, we're gonna wrap up here, so y'all stay tuned, and we will be back shortly with more walkthrough.